I don't know about you guys, but my eyesight just seems to be getting worse every year, and gadgets are getting smaller. And we're finding ourselves needing to use these gadgets on an even more regular basis. Our banking's on there. There's all kinds of different things that we have to use our phone for. Uh, so even with readers, even with, like I have bifocals with reading on the bottom and computer on the top, I still find some challenge in being able to see some things on my phone. So the first thing I'm going to do here is show you how to magnify zoom. You can make the text on your phone bigger. I mean, you can still do the pinch apart type thing. What we're doing here is called gestures. So each type of phone has different types of gestures that you can use in order to make it easier for you to work with your phone to be able to see things like that. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start my screen recording so that I can show you on the side what I'm doing at the same time as I'm doing it. And I'm going to try not to go too fast because I know it takes a little bit to find it. If you have to pause, go ahead and pause and go find what you need to find, and then come right back to the video and we'll keep going. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start my screen recording. And what we want to do is get to our settings, and there's 3 different ways that you can get to your settings. You can either, some Android versions have a settings button on the home page or on your home screen. So you can do that and it opens your settings, okay? Or you can take your finger and just scroll down, okay? And then there's a little gear on the top. You touch the gear and there's your settings. And the other option is most of us have a Google search bar thing on the top. You can touch the top, the little microphone in the Google search like that. Open settings. And that opens settings. So there's 3 different ways that you can open settings. And we did that. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit settings on my home screen. And then I am going to go to, I just had it, additional settings. Additional settings. Okay, so you've opened settings, and now you're going to touch, you're going to scroll down. For me, it's about 3/4 the way. I'll explain in another video how all Android versions are not the same, that some phones have a different Android version on top, kind of like a template on top or a different theme on top, and they may not use all the features of just base Android. So you may have your stuff in a different position. Like my phone uses my UI because I'm on a Pocophone F1. Yours might might have a different one. Okay, so now we're going to hit additional settings. Okay, and then just look down and you'll see accessibility. Okay, and then we scroll down a little bit where it says display, and again, depending on which Android you have, whether it's a Samsung version or some other generic phone, you may not have this in exactly the same spot, but know that you need to look for additional settings, accessibility. Okay, and then hit magnification, and then touch magnify with triple tap. You can try different ways. You can also magnify with the shortcut, but I tend to like to magnify with triple tap. You do that, and then you hit the little slider right there. Okay, and now you don't have to go all the way back. You can touch the little circle on the bottom. That's what I'm doing right now. There's a square, a circle, and an arrow. I'm going to touch the circle and it'll take me back to the home screen. Okay, and now just tap, tap, tap. That's called gesture. Tap, tap, tap. And you can move stuff around so you can see it better. Okay, and then you go tap, 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 put it back. tap, 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 open, tap, 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 close. Okay. Okay, so I need to start the recording over. We just did the gesture for magnification, and I was going to show you, once you've turned on the magnification, that you can also use the phone, your camera on your phone, to zoom in to text on other items, like your medicine bottle or text at the bottom of the contract. So I'm going to start my recording again, do that, and then I am going to open the camera, which is what I was doing. Okay, and then, hope you can see that right, triple tap the shutter on your phone. There's a little round, but you have to be on photo, and you go, and now you should be able to see up close. We did that. See if there's some small text on here. Yeah, here's some small text. And just sit still for a second so it deblurs to no longer blurry. Okay. And then triple tap it again. Also, one more thing I wanted to show you before we stop this one. I'm going to do the iPhone on a separate video. I figured I would just put gestures on Android, gestures on iPhone, so you can go looking for the iPhone one if that's the type of phone that you have. But the other thing that I wanted to show you, on the magnification gesture, you can also do boop boop and hold it. Boop 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 boop. And then you can move around. And then let go, it goes back. Boop, boop, boop. Move around. Let go, it goes back. So that would be just like a real quick temporary, I just want to look real quick. If you're going to read a lot of text, then I would just do boop, boop. Okay? So, that is magnification and zoom on an Android phone. This is not turned on default when you get the phone. So it is something that you have to go into accessibility and turn on. Like I said, I will do another video for the iPhone, but I wanted to cover that. We'll go over some other elements, other gestures on the phone that you can use, but I thought magnification and zoom would be the best thing for many of us who, are dealing with smaller devices and smaller screens, and then a decrease in our vision, issues with our vision. I hope that was helpful. Let me know if there's anything else you want to know in particular. Leave your comments below. And don't forget to hit subscribe and the notification bell. And I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will see you soon. Thank you.